And where's Ronaldo? He's crying in his car. Ronaldo.
So around every 4 years there goes this tournament that combines all these nations around the world and let them compete against each other for a tournament that defines a country, making it the best in the world. Now before that happens, countries from all around the place start competing against each other. Every continent making tournaments for the qualifiers for that tournament, and it goes for Asia, Africa, Europe, South America, and all continents. They go against each other for places in that tournament, and it's called the World Cup. Now even before these nations make it into the qualifiers and qualify to the World Cup, the people of these countries start making predictions about if their country gonna make it or not. So you can see how anticipated and how people are excited for such a tournament and for their country to get into the World Cup. Country starts planning, club football starts fading away because each player is focused to play for his team and wants to give it his all. And after each continent have their winners, then the people of these countries be overloaded with excitement and joy and all of that because they're waiting for these 2 years to go by for their country to represent them in the World Cup. Now you could see how anticipated this is. Fast forward 4 years and you could see each country having their people, giving them everything, supporting them with everything they got, motivationally, mentally, giving them props. Each country have their people at their back, supporting them with everything, posting about them, and are really waiting for the World Cup to start because they're like that's the only thing that people are focused on. And in each World Cup there are these underdogs. They call them in football the dark horse. Now before the World Cup, before 2022 Qatar World Cup started, they had a couple of countries in mind. They pointed out Mexico, they pointed out Ecuador, they pointed out Senegal, and some said Morocco. Now there are these countries in each World Cup that are known that they'll get their place in the round of 16. It's just known. They will just beat everybody in their group stage and they will just get qualified to the round of 16, and it's just like planned from the 40s. It's known. But this World Cup was different. This World Cup was very, very, very different. A lot of stuff happened that was not expected to happen. A lot of upsets happened. And in each World Cup there are these countries that nobody could beat. It's known that these countries will win in their group stages and then they will qualify for the round of 16. It's just known in each World Cup. And there'll be countries like Argentina, Brazil, Germany, Spain. These countries, it is known that these countries will win. And in this World Cup, 2022 Qatar World Cup, a lot of upsets happened, and it happened with Argentina, Spain, Germany, Portugal, Belgium, Brazil. All of these countries lost in a way that was not expected to do so. So you could feel the anticipation and the drive that people have when smaller nations, when countries like France, Argentina, how excited and anticipated they'll be. And a lot of countries that were not expected to do nothing actually did a lot of stuff, and especially in the Arabian and African countries. I'm talking about Saudi Arabia. I'm talking about Tunisia. I'm talking about Morocco. I'm talking about Cameroon beating Brazil, even though it didn't make no change. Those results on those wins did a lot for the continents and a lot for the ethnic people of these countries because they felt like they had an anticipation in something, if that makes any sense.
Ronaldo! He's crying in his car! Ronaldo!
I want to ask, where is Ronaldo? Where is Cristiano?
Now, as y'all seen in the previous video, this little girl was so excited and so happy that their country won that she started mentioning Ronaldo. She started mentioning that he was crying in his car. It's childish, bro. She's a child. She's a little girl, you know. And it's just a moment of joy. You can understand their country going through a lot of better teams than them and winning them, and how overexcited and how it's something that has never been done in their name. They've never reached. There was never an African country or an Arabian country that had ever reached the semifinals. That didn't happen. Never happened. And if it happened, now people went crazy. People were celebrating. Pure joy was out. You could see that in people's faces. Everybody was like a 10-year-old. Everybody was crazy. Everybody was saying, "Where's Ronaldo?" And that happened with Messi too. You could feel the anticipation when the Saudi Arabia beat Argentina.
말 그대로 루사일의 기적이었습니다.
Oh wow, I deserve some accolades.
Accolades. Excuse me, where is Messi? Where is Messi? Where is Messi?
Messi down.
Where is
Messi down. Messi down.
Where is Messi?
Messi down.
Anybody see Messi? Where is Messi?
Where is Messi?
how excited and how shocked they were that they did such a shocker. Argentina, one of the candidates of winning the World Cup, getting beaten by Saudi Arabia, how shocking that is, and how people were like, looking, where's Messi and all that, and people took it as pure joy. Bro, I'm gonna just put a picture of this guy and the edits that they were making involved this guy, bro, and involved with this girl. It is sad, bro. Like, it is just a sport at the end of the day. It doesn't, I know you're joking, but like, some jokes can get into some jokes, like, bro, there's red lines that jokes, you know what I'm saying? I saw comments that said that this girl had more ups than all the drill rappers combined. I swear to God, bro. Like, y'all doing this girl dirty. She's a child. She's having a pure joy moment. Just let it be, bro. It's just a game. Relax yourself, bro. Enjoy the game. If your team lost, support another team. You want Morocco to lose, fair play. Okay, you can do that. But like, don't go too far to like have hatred and so on a child, bro. That's pathetic. But yeah, bro. See you next time.